we are a full restoration company as well.
Okay, so you're multifaceted. I mean, when you think about contracted, you're literally not just roofs. It's anything you can think of. So hey guys, I'm Glenda White here with Verity Mortgage, the mortgage coach, DFW, and as you can see, we're at Midlo Contracting today, and I do have my good friend Mike here. Welcome.
Howdy.
Howdy. Good morning. So Mike and I go back to like high school days.
That's right. Yep.
And it's amazing how Midlothian was once a small town, but it seems like most of Arlingtonites are coming out and kind of moving out a little bit in the area.
Oh yeah.
And we actually lived in the same subdivision, which is kind of crazy as well. But we wanted to spotlight Mike on everything that he's done for Midlo Contracting here, Midlothian and beyond. So tell me a little bit, Mike, of the why you started Midlo Contracting.
So whenever we moved here, probably 8 years ago or whatever, I could definitely see that this city was gonna grow and had the potential to grow to where we recently came from, which was Mansfield.
Right.
And you know, anytime you tried to search for a contractor, it just seemed like you had to kind of look outside of the city.
For sure.
So, you know, I've been in this type of industry for as long as I can remember. So at that point, it only made sense to, you know what, kind of put some of this knowledge to use and, you know, start a contracting company that, you know, represents Midlothian. So hence the name Midlo Contracting.
And I love it because when you see those big blue and black trucks running around, I mean, we know the name of it. It's like the brand that we talk about. You are a staple of the community now. So tell me, what's your vision and your why behind, you know, just the why behind it. As we know, there's contractors, we didn't have them, but where do you see yourself going from here?
Oh.
I know, I love stumping people.
Where do I see? I mean, at the end of the day, the sky's the limit. You know, we recently started getting into commercial as well.
Okay.
Of course, you know, we built the Twisted Sisters, the new pizza place in town.
Which is amazing. Twisted Sisters were coming at you.
So, so, you know, we want to get more into the commercial side of things, not necessarily trying to get out of residential, but, you know, we do want to, you know, have a division separate for commercial as well. So that's really the next big goal and push. So.
Okay. All right. So we started this about 8 years ago. How many employees do you have today?
50 plus.
50 plus.
But I couldn't give you an exact number.
There we go.
So
we're working here. We have 50 plus employees. What all do you specialize in? Is it just anything contracting, or is there something you actually specialize in?
I always tell people the best way to really think about what does Midlo Contracting do, the easiest way is if it's construction, we do it.
Okay.
With the exception of a couple things. We don't do swimming pools.
Okay.
And we don't do foundation repairs.
That's probably two good ones not to get into right now.
Yes. So otherwise, you know, we build custom homes, metal buildings, outdoor living spaces.
Okay.
Of course, we do a ton of roofs. A lot of people, what I've noticed that a lot of people did not realize that we do is restoration, full restoration.
Okay, that's something new. I didn't even know that.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm learning that a lot of people didn't realize that, but we do full water restoration, fire restoration. So, you know, if you were affected like by the busted pipes or whatever, we handle it from A to Z.
Fantastic.
So we come in there, you know, we dry it all out. We deal with the insurance, help you along in that process as well. And same thing with the fire. So we are a full restoration company as well.
Okay, so you're multifaceted. I mean, when you think about contracted, you're literally not just roofs. It's anything you can think of.
We have several divisions, but I mean, the biggest divisions are we have commercial and residential roofing, building, and full restorations.
Okay.
So that's, of course, you can take those categories and really break them down even further.
Yeah.
But those are the 3 to 4 big ones that we do on an everyday basis.
Did you ever think it would get to this point?
Yeah, I'm a believer in myself.
That's a true entrepreneur right there.
Absolutely.
Do you just put it on paper and be like, oh, here it goes, like, and just start whiteboarding it? Or like, how does the vision kind of come to light on something like that?
So I've always been super stubborn to where
For sure.
if I'm going to go at it, I'm going to give it 100%, and I'm not going to stop until I achieve it.
Yeah.
So I knew that it would get to this point, and it's definitely going to get a lot bigger.
Right.
At the end of the day, I think that just like any other company, you get all the right people in the right places, and you have those people who are there with you from the beginning, and they see the vision that you kind of have in mind. The sky's the limit at that point.
Yeah, for sure.
So
do you have any hurdles or setback in 2020 with COVID? Did that kind of set you backwards, or did you guys just go straight all in during that time?
no setback whatsoever.
And that's amazing.
And I think that has a lot to do with people, they couldn't go to work, they couldn't go out in public necessarily or whatever, so a lot of people started going, you know what, if I'm going to be stuck in this house,
They're going to remodel their house.
I'm going to make it my little oasis.
It is.
So
And vacations became your backyard.
absolutely.
You might as well go outside and have a drink on the patio than spend $5,000 on a vacation that you couldn't go to at that point.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're exactly right. So, we started seeing a lot of people really fixing up their homes, because we all have those things that we want to do around the house,
Right.
but we're very good at kind of just pushing it back and pushing it back. But, when you kind of are cornered as far as, well, I can't go do much and I can't do this, you know what, maybe this is the perfect time to kind of get the ball rolling on the things that we've always talked about.
I love that. So as an entrepreneur, what is one ideal you would strive for if we're going into recession? We were kind of talking about that, of what happens if. So as an entrepreneur, what's your one non-negotiable you're going to do for the next 2 years to make it through if we get into this recession?
At the end of the day, the beautiful thing about this is we do live in the state of Texas.
Amen.
And so, while a lot of other states get, hit a little bit harder whenever it comes to stuff like that, Texas, we may see a little bit of a ripple, but
we have a wall around us.
We have our own way of kind of going, no, that's not for us. We're going to keep marching to our own beat over here.
For sure.
So as much as we may see a recession or whatever, at the end of the day, people are always looking to do stuff. And the flip side of that is natural things happen whenever it comes to, hell season, wind.
Wind in Midlothian is horrible.
Busted pipes, whatever the case is. And because we deal with insurance companies and we do any and everything that pertains to, insurance work, with the exception of cars, we don't do that. But
that's good.
I think that's kind of known.
Cars and poles.
Yeah, exactly. So, there's gonna be times where we're gonna be busy regardless. Because when things like that happen, at the end of the day, it's gotta get fixed.
Okay.
And so you gotta pick somebody, and you might as well pick the best.
And I love that. No, and he is the best. So I know you probably know how to get a hold of you because everything is Midlothian or Mildlo Contracting. Are you on all social media platforms, or which ones are you on?
We're on Facebook.
Okay.
And
under Midlo Contracting.
Yep.
Okay.
And Instagram.
Okay.
a lot of people whispering in my ear to get on the TikTok thing, but I don't want to do no dancing, I can tell you that much.
And here's what's awesome. I tell my agents you don't have to dance on it. That's what's good. It's just an education platform.
Okay.
That's your 2023 vision. But hey, Mike, I am so glad you let us come spotlight you. I know it's
Absolutely.
been a kind of a crazy year going into 2023. You are doing a phenomenal job out there.
Thank you.
So whatever we can do to help you as well. So if you need to get a hold of Mike at Midlo Contracting, go search the black and the blue, show up on 67. That's where his office is. Until next time, go have an amazing day.
Thank you.